This is what it's like to film with cats. Hey guys, this is Alisha Costanzo and welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be talking about my writing game wrap-up, things that I did. So I of course always do a little vloggy stuff with this, but I also like to talk about what I learned and what I did. So my first role was Power and Corruption, and I really easily got this into my story because as Winter goes around to each clan, she realized that there's power and corruption and she has to deal with that, and so that's what I did with that. I will flash a little bit of that on the screen for you right here. I also had to do one page and write a story, and I always find these interesting, and let's go right to the footage so you can see me doing it. Alright, so silly as it usually is, love those random one-page stories. But you know what? It really does help get the juices flowing in a different way, and I really need that right now because the ending of my story is not going the way that I wanted it to. And not in like the plot-wise, but how long I'm taking to get there is driving me nuts. So, turned out to be a lot more involved than I thought it was going to be. Alright, I also had to write a scene about love, totally easy once again with wooing the alpha because Winter is in love with several of these men, and so writing scenes in that regard was rather easy because most of them were in love with her. So, yes. Then I had to write a fan fiction. Hey guys, so I tried to print out some worksheets and it came out like this. So I'm gonna have to do it on a separate piece of paper and from a computer, so I'll still show you the process. It's gonna be a little uglier though. And I'll try to explain what happens when I'm done, what I learned from it, how it helped, how I plan to actually implement the brainstorming that I create, and yeah. I'm also right now thinking about doing my fan fiction. I'm thinking of doing it of Pride and Prejudice. I don't know why. It's a little seed in my head I've got. I think it might work, so let's go try it. And it's not fully done yet. I got about half a scene done, and I chose Pride and Prejudice, the scene where he confesses his love to her and she denies him, and I kind of tried to modernize it. I had a story in mind a long time ago when I was watching the movie all the time as my grading movie, so Does that count? Should I punish myself for that? Should I just force myself to finish it? Definitely gonna force myself to finish it. Put it in the next video. That would be my punishment. So let me know in the comments below if you think that I should finish it and put it in my wrap up for February. Keep myself accountable. I will do that if you tell me to. If not, I might not do it. I'm just being honest. Just being honest. So if you really want me to finish and tell you about it, then let me know in the comments below. So I also did a worksheet. And this is to help me figure out the end of my book And I figured out quite a few things about the end of my book recently that the worksheet has helped me with on the possibility of somebody dying. I have people who are going to be put in certain positions that I gotta figure out which one of the alphas is going in which position. I have to figure out how she realizes who's going to be the one that she picks, and it was really helpful for me to figure out some of those things. They're not all figured out yet, but it definitely helped. So yes to worksheets. Yes to worksheets. Okay. I also had to write about death, a scene about death. Again, super freaking easy because there is a very clear death that needed to happen in Winning the Alpha. So he also talks about grief with that and the death of other people and other characters in the story. I'm actually thinking about making a death at the end of the story. We will see. There's lots of threats, underlying threats that she's been talking about, and I feel like it's a missed opportunity if I don't do it. Like the book would be missing something major if I didn't kill somebody. But who is that? I don't know. I don't know who that is. But I think someone might need to die. I said that the other day to my family, and they're like, oh, Alicia's gotta kill somebody. I'm like, but there's like in my erotic story, yes, I'm thinking about killing somebody. Yeah, people died, but someone needs to be murdered. Like, that is that is a thing of mine that I like to do. I like to kill characters. So I'm thinking about it. It's been really good so far. And my last challenge was Tropes, and I rolled Dystopian. So, or I span, or whatever. I got Dystopian. So I did a blog post. I'll link it below. I'll link it up here if it allows me to do that stuff. And I pretty much like outlaid what the tropes are, what an actual dystopian is, what the characteristics of that are, and created a world building practice, which is always where I would start in the process after getting an idea for writing a story. So I started there and made my world and made what the rules were, what the government was like, what our main character was like, and what the purpose was and what roles they played in the satire dystopia in order to see if I could fit as many tropes in there as I could. And I do think I accomplished it. I think it's pretty funny. If you'd like to try it, please tell me what your dystopia would be. What would be your major issue in your dystopia that you want to exaggerate to call attention to a real world problem? Let me know what that is in the comments below, because I'm totally interested in hearing about what you think about it. That would start some fun conversations, so let's start those. Alright guys, that is all of my writing challenges for the month of January. Got all but one completely done. Oh, that's a lot. But anyways, thank you for watching, guys. As always, I enjoy the shit out of these writing challenges in this writing game. It's a hoot. If you ever want to do some of the challenges, please share what you do, share what you learned, share what you think I should do with me in the comments below. Let's talk about some writing style and what this actually does to help us get better as writers. Alright, I could babble about this for a long time, so I'm gonna stop now and bid you adieu. So, thanks for watching, guys. Bye!